the lack of job experience or volunteer experience, we see that not a lot of youth or even university students know what they want to do in the future. So we kind of narrowed it down into specifics. And this is just a chart of what we see in the market out there based on the market data. So of course, when we're delivering our presentation, you really want to let the judges know what your positioning statement is, what your mission statement is, how you're different from the other competitors, the other people out there. Why are you special compared to the other groups out there?
Mm-hmm. So this is like what I was doing. It's really important that you do your market research, because honestly it took us about 2 months, I think, just to figure out what exactly we wanted to do. We're like, okay, we want to work with youth. Okay, we want to work with like underprivileged youth. Okay, we want to work with Aboriginal teens. Like, all our ideas were kind of like floating all over the place. We couldn't even focus. But then we kind of looked more into it, did more research. Jenna, our other partner, mostly did the research aspect of that. So we found that there was a niche market here that needed to be filled. So because we found like in high school, people don't exactly know what they want to do. Like they have an idea, but when they actually go to university and they go get the job, they're like, oh, this isn't what I expected. This is such a waste of time. Like, why did I study all this to be here? So you really want to give them that practical experience and give them a chance to see if that's really what they want to do, if that's really like their dream job. Our whole concept was like to give youth a day in the life of your dream job. So that was us. And also, I guess I'll hand around our brand brief. This wasn't mandatory, but we found that it was really helpful in like really narrowing things down and just putting everything down on paper and just looking at like what we're trying to achieve. So.
It's really about the planning process here. Like, it really gives us an idea of what we want to go through, what we need to research on, what we need to work on, what we can ask from our mentor. So this is just a basic. You guys don't have to do it, but if you guys want to.
But it's really helpful. Yeah,
it's similar to a business plan, but we tweaked it a little bit, so it's not really a business plan. It also includes more of like a brand, what we want to do, the process. So again, like there are other people that are doing this out there as well. So this is what distinguishes us from the other people. So instead of carrying over what we're doing, we'll just talk more about the process. So we did a lot of like other groups. We did a lot of connections with professionals out there and see what they think about the idea. We also went to high schools to see and career counselors and see if this is a really feasible idea. So it's really about research, meeting with people, and really seeing if this idea is feasible. So I think it's really good. Like a lot of the other groups mentioned, you have to connect. It's really about networking. Don't be afraid to talk to people. If you let them know that this is what I'm trying to do, that most of the time they'll help. Worst case is they'll say no, and you'll just have to find another group. So don't be afraid to try and just to talk to them, email, phone call, or even connect through the people that you know, through your mentor, or through Lucia or Denise, or other people.
Yeah, really take advantage of the resources, because there's a lot of great speakers and a lot of resources and mentors in this program. Don't be afraid to talk to them, because they're very helpful and they want to help you. So don't be scared.
So this is just a program platform of how we're going to initiate this program. A list of strategic partners. So we sent out an email to a lot of the organizations out there and see if they are going to allow us to have students or in university, high school students into their organization to actually carry this forward. So these are so far some of the organizations that said they're interested, and of course there's more coming, but right now most of us are kind of busy, so we kind of stopped this project.
Yeah, we're all about to graduate soon, so it's kind of hiatus, you know. And I was the brand and marketing manager, so it was my responsibility to kind of get the word out. So a really good tool that I use with Twitter, Facebook fan pages. It's a really good way to promote and connect with people who want to get involved. I did get a few direct messages from our Twitter, kind of like, oh, what's this about? Can you tell me more about this program? Even on LinkedIn as well. People will come to you if they really want to get involved. Like, it's not always you trying to contact them, but I mean, it works both ways, so yeah.
So it's really about, when you're meeting with your group, it's really about delegating work and making sure that all of you guys are on the same page. So my responsibility is mainly the executive director and finance, as I have a business background, so I have some accounting knowledge, and Jenna doesn't have a lot of accounting knowledge or business knowledge.
Yeah, she was a communication student, and I really think that she should have had my job, but she did a lot of the communication, sponsorship, kind of press releases kind of stuff with that. I was director of marketing brand, so it was my responsibility to kind of link our concept and our vision with it visually, I guess. Like, I did the logo, well, I didn't do the logo, but I was in charge of like making sure it syncs well with what we were trying to do. This is one of our logos. We even got t-shirts made for our presentation. I had a special extra touch to it. I made cupcakes the same color as this too. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. So branding is also a really important part when you're talking about your business, but it's not really big. I don't really know what you guys are doing, but later on, it's more the details part, but details are important. But yeah.
So the reason that we came up with this organizational chart is we really want to utilize the talent that we have in our group. So, because I have a business background, because I'm really into event and project management. That's why I was the executive director and finance, because Steph was really good with social media. She was really good with Twitter, LinkedIn, and also Facebook, so that's why we put her in charge of brand. And because Jenna was really good with relationship, networking, and selling our idea, so that's why she's in charge of sponsorship and strategic relations. So it's really about knowing your strengths and weaknesses so that you guys can actually maximize your group's success, in a sense.
Yeah.
So that's the end of our presentation.